Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, and we're so glad that you're dropping in here for Boxing Day, I believe it is. And we have the entire crew here for listener questions. Scott, Pam, and Ricky join me. We have a little Christmas mixed in. We get a question about our favorite Christmas movie and song, so we share that. We also talk about great quick service options for lunch outside the theme parks over a busy President's Day weekend, so we talk about that. We also talk about parking your car during a Disney cruise at Walt Disney World, the pros and cons about that and the official word, and dressing for themes on your Disney cruise. This and much more coming your way on today's show. Don't forget our podcast is always brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel. We'd love to help you plan your next Disney adventure. It supports the podcast every time you work with us, and it costs you nothing extra. So it's a win-win every time. We'd really appreciate that. Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, even Adventures by Disney. Just drop by the site over at themagicforless.com. Please also use our Amazon affiliate link that supports the show as well. Just click through beourguestpodcast.com/Amazon. And thank you so very much to our Patreon supporters. You're the all-stars that keep us on the air. I cannot thank each and every one of you enough. You guys are awesome. You can support us as well, just $5 a month. And for that support, you get a bonus show every week called Mike in the Midwest. Come over this week. We'd love to have you. Patreon.com/Be Our Guest Podcast.
Ready to take a trip to the world? You found the Be Our Guest Walt Disney World Trip Planning Podcast. This is where your memories come front and center on our podcast stage.
Welcome to episode 2820 of the Be Our Guest Walt Disney World Trip Planning Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Rallman from BeOurGuestPodcast.com and one of the senior agents over at the Magic for Less Travel. Happy Friday to you. Hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and enjoyed the Christmas Eve special on Wednesday from the Be Our Guest Podcast Studios, the old Christmas Eve episode where we exchanged our gifts. And right now, we're probably all four headed back to the store, maybe returning. Nah, we're not doing that. We love our gifts. We're just enjoying that the Christmas season rolls on, even though it is the day after Christmas. Hopefully you enjoyed all your gifts that you got from friends and family. And more importantly, you're just enjoying the times with your friends and family today. And if you're in the Midwest, you're going out and maybe getting a suntan. Who knows? It's a crazy year here in the most parts of the country. It's a warm Christmas and enjoying not a white Christmas this year, just a kind of Florida moving into the Midwest. Got to kind of like that. So let's have some fun. The whole crew's here today. We pushed listener questions into Friday since we didn't do that on Wednesday because of Christmas Eve. So let's tackle them. We got all four of us here. So we have Ricky from a DisneyWorldAfterAll.com and The Mouse for Less. Ricky, Santa, you're the only one that's got a little one. So milk and cookies, and did you catch Santa by any chance, or how did that go for you guys down in Atlanta?
Well, we are actually in Orlando, so Santa was Santa traveled, Santa knew. Although I've got the video on at home, and I noticed Santa was moving around a little bit at the house too. So Santa may have delivered a present or two at home too. So that'll be fun to figure out what he brought Miss Lucy when we get back. But yeah, Santa was very good, always is. And we had really, really nice holiday, and we're finishing up the weekend here at Disney. So got big plans. Obviously, we know it's busy because this is the most busy time of the year at Walt Disney World.
Really? Is that
yeah,
so true?
I know, right?
Okay.
Who knew? But because it's not our first rodeo, so we're just kind of taking things slow and enjoying the atmosphere and just doing the parks, and having just some fun. Today I think is our Magic Kingdom day, and we've got Epcot and possibly Animal Kingdom. We did Hollywood Studios yesterday for Christmas Day, so that part's nice. And yeah, we're just here for the atmosphere and the fun, and just kind of enjoying the holiday experience and the craziness.
So you didn't go to the Magic Kingdom on Christmas Day to see the parade?
No, I was
looking for you on TV.
I was not about to step in Magic Kingdom on Christmas Day. That's why I'll be stepping in Magic Kingdom today. Granted, probably still not a great day to step into Magic Kingdom, but at least it might be a little bit better.
You didn't get the joke. But,
I know, I got the joke.
anyway,
I was just ignoring you like I normally do. So yeah.
All right, Scotty G also in the house for Must See Adventures up in East Lansing, Michigan. Scott, how was Christmas? What's going on?
Sounds like Ricky is stepping into Christmas. Step into Christmas. Sorry. Okay.
Yes,
I know we're a day after, but I still got the songs playing.
Anybody make it through Whamageddon, by the way? Anybody? I got knocked out.
I was out a long time ago. Yeah.
Why would you not want? Why would you want to win at that?
That's true. That is true. If you win, you lose.
Like, why would I want to?
That's a good point. I never thought about that. If you win, you lose. Actually, yeah,
you really are losing.
That is true. I never thought about it that way. It's exactly right.
Like, I would be really sad if I went Christmas season and didn't hear last Christmas. I'm just saying, I'd be in tears.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, go ahead.
Mike, there's no way you're returning your gift from me. And as a matter of fact, you're probably using it today. I'm just going to leave it there for now.
And by the way, we're recording out of sequence. Just behind the curtain.
I know. Today's Friday, and I believe the day after Christmas, and I feel like you're going to want to use this gift the day after Christmas is what I'm saying. So
okay, perfect.
I better not see you at the return aisle.
I hate stores. It will not happen. I promise you. I'll make use of anything, and I appreciate it. It's always the thought that counts. You're my brother. I'll keep it for sure. All right.
Okay.
Pam Forster here, Coner, the Magic for Less Travel. Pam, do you have a nice Pennsylvania Christmas? What's going on?
Yes, we did. We're at home and glad for it. And we did a lot of like relaxing stuff this year. And we're going to do some fun stuff afterwards too. So we sort of like really extended it out this year. So.
Gotta love that. And Hannah made it through the holiday season as a teacher. I mean, God bless America. That's one of the hardest things in the world.
It truly is. Just the stories that she comes home with are fantastic. And every teacher should write a book.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, you have all the stories. I mean, you got a bestseller. Every teacher has a bestseller. I mean, you just got to put
it has to wait till they retire, but yes.
I mean,
to protect the innocent.
Exactly. I mean, and if you're married to a teacher, every dinner is full of the best stories, and it's great.
We have kids that we ask about frequently, like how's so and so, and then we're like, how's so and so doing?
Pam, I think you're onto something, Pam. I think every school should at least have a story written by like a teacher or like a staff member that has worked there, so that. Like, oh yeah, I'm going into high school next year. Let me read the story that so and so wrote. Like, I don't know,
right?
That'd be kind of fun, I think. Or you go back and there should be a book about each school.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like like back in the day, they used to have like the town crier, kind of like a reverse thing. Every school should have like a recorder, like a person who just is there. Maybe it's like a retired teacher that is just there to record all the fables from that school.
That's funny. Yeah, it is. And Han has there's another teacher that has a little girl that wants to just come and hang out with Hannah all the time. Like, you know what I mean? In the morning and stuff. And so the other morning she came in, she's like, Miss Forrester, what's your favorite color? And so Hannah named a few colors and she's like, excellent. Wait right here. And she comes back with something for Hannah that is in that preferred color. But it was just like, Hannah said the way she was like, excellent.
Excellent. Give me a second. I will be right back.
That was basically it.
That's amazing.
So I know we have to answer questions.
I feel like that'll be Lucy someday, by the way.
We have lots of questions to answer here. We're gonna go rapid fire on the questions today because there's all four of us. We're gonna just kind of throw them to each. We're not gonna all four answer each question today. We're gonna give it to like specific people. But speaking of that, I gotta tell you, because Pam has been subbing, right? Since she can't get out. When I quit teaching, I never walked back into school. I was like, I'm out. I have not been back into school since 2017. But she can't get away from it. I don't know it's in her blood. Like, she's a born teacher, so she's been subbing. But she got this job, and she subs in the district where we live. Well, the adjacent district. She's like the rival district where we live, which is ironic. But she does this job where I call her the warden. Okay, so she subs in school suspension. For elementary school, mind you.
Oh my
gosh.
And
it's typically like one or two of like the same kid. So she tells me like she's like a one-on-one with this one or two kids at this school across town. And I hear all the stories every night at dinner. So it's the same. I'm like, Pam, I'm going to get you like a police uniform. Like, but I mean, the kid's nice, but I'm like, I keep telling her, you can't be nice. Like the kid wants to be with you. That defeats the purpose. Like he likes being with you.
Right.
Like you're like, it's rehabilitation. Like, what are you doing?
Yes.
Like, she's like,
No one's supposed to like this.
And she's like, and I love this school. It's so cute. It's like our school used to be a long time ago. Everybody, I'm like, but you're the warden. I'm like, this he's not supposed to, you can't be nice. I'm going to get you get you that old cop hat, like they wear in England. And like the suit with like the brass buttons. You can't dress with your Merry Christmas, teacher sweater. You got to be mean. Like it's a whole thing. But yeah, because she's playing teacher at this point, right? I mean, because she doesn't have any responsibilities. She just goes in and she's the warden. It's crazy stuff.
I feel like that's a good option.
That's a good way to be.
Yeah.
Like you're not even teaching. You're just being the warden every day. No wonder you're happy.
There's no paperwork.
All right.
No.
Yeah, exactly. She's living her best life. She's at the movies, she obviously did not go in the last week because she knows how it is. She knows that's a suicide mission. There's no way. Okay, so we got some questions. Let's go. Ian, our favorite Auburn fan, down in actually she's out in Pennsylvania, but she spends a little time down on the plains. Best marathon celebration dinner. Thinking about Topolino's or maybe Citrico's. Scott, what would you say to that?
I have done both of those, and you've joined me for both of those.
Yes,
Mike.
I have.
And I would say Citrico's, I think, would be the better marathon celebration.
And
I just like in Citrico's a little bit better right now. I actually ate at both of those on our last trip during Thanksgiving. And I think the consensus from everyone was that Citrico's was better. So that's where I'm leaning.
I did enjoy Citrico's. And the thing was, it wasn't as stuffy as I imagined, especially over marathon weekend, because I think it's a lot of runners kind of passing through. I think maybe they just kind of lower the expectations a little bit and let folks in, because I did dress up, even though I think you should dress up to go there. We all kind of wore medals and stuff.
I mean, yeah, you wear your medals, but I wore like a button down shirt. Like I think you should still dress pretty nice when you go to Citrico's. But I mean, if you're wearing your marathon jacket, they're still going to let you in for sure, because there's a lot of runners for that weekend.
Yeah. You should dress up, but I did wear my marathon jacket. I'm kind of a bum. I know.
Oh, did I call you out when I said that? I didn't mean.
No, it's okay. I mean, I am a bum. I get it. You know how I am. I this is who I am. Shout out to Cheryl too, out in New Jersey. Glad that she's over here from over in Europe. Oh, Lisa's here. Got a question. Well, we got something for Lisa here real quick.
And I'll just say roll tide to you.
All right, Lisa, there you go, down in Alabama. She says, if we drive and stay at a Disney resort the night before the cruise and use Disney Cruise Line transportation to get to Port Canaveral, can our car remain parked at the resort while we're gone? Pam Forrester.
So I'm going to say that this will absolutely be something you want to ask of the cast when you are there. Because if you call, the official answer they're going to tell you is no, that you can't. First of all, when we were there just recently, I have never seen parking tighter than in all my years of going to Walt Disney World. Like literally, I left a curling iron in my room at the Polynesian, and I was transferring to a different resort. And I didn't realize it until the next day. It's not really kind of like a straightener, you know what I mean? I didn't realize it until the next day. And like if you call, you get that general, you're not talking to anyone at the front desk. And I didn't want to go through the app of like, I reported something missing and wait until I get home and whatever. So I just wanted to drive over and check with someone who was actually there at the resort. They would not let us in. They said no. And I was like, what? I'm like, we will be in there for 5 minutes or less, or however long it takes them. They would not let us in. Which
is so funny, because I heard recently that like they relaxed the parking at Poly a little bit for like, so people could go to Trader Sam's. So that's so weird.
I know it is. Yeah. It's really weird. And we encountered this at a couple different resorts when we were there. It was just craziness. So my best advice is to wait until you're there. And the other thing, Lisa, is check with how much your Disney transportation costs versus how much it is to park over by the port, because you may be able to save yourself a little bit of money by parking at the port and have the flexibility that having your car gives you. It allows you to arrive at the port when you want, and there are advantages to each. There are advantages to arriving early. If you want to arrive early, I will tell you, the past couple cruises, we cruised in after 1 or 2, and it was like there was no waiting. We got right on the ship. It was awesome. So just think about that. And then you also have the availability to walk off if you choose to, or leave the ship whenever you want. So that's something you might want to check about. But if you call, Disney will tell you officially the policy is no, that you cannot stay. But if you are there and ask the cast, and I would have them be very sure of that, there may be a different answer. So
I would just be nervous leaving my car at the resort when I'm not supposed to, because I mean, they have the right to tow it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm on a cruise ship, I want to be chill. And did I ever think about that in the past? Yes. But I'm the kind of person that I just want to have all my
well, I would say that Mike cannot do it because he would lose his mind and think about it.
I would. I mean, that's kind of thing. Like I'd be like, dude, some
what if my car is still there?
Well, because you get one security guard that's trying to win security guard of the year. You know what I'm saying?
I know. That would not be. Yes, I know.
Because I mean, that's all it takes. That's all it takes, and they put
I will
a boot
say
on you.
the resort, because like you're giving this great example of the Polynesian. Like they're doing that at breakfast time too. Like I had a Kona, and they gave me like a slip to put on my dashboard saying there's for breakfast only, and was only good for like a couple hours.
I've gotten the same thing too at the boardwalk. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. So if you're staying at like Coronado or something that has like tons of parking, I think you have a better chance.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably true. Although I will tell you, Caribbean Beach, and I'm sure it's because of the Skyliner, but we wanted to go there just because they have like a big, for a moderate resort in particular, they have a big store that sometimes has stuff that you don't see other places. So I'm like, oh, let's just go over to Caribbean Beach. We weren't really doing anything right then. And they did not let us come in either.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to get away with it, you're probably getting away with it like at a Riverside or an All Stars, like where there's no demand, like there's no Skyliner access.
But you got to think of the size of the parking lot. Like Coronado, like even during busy times, like Thanksgiving week, like I'd drive through there and there's still plenty of parking.
Right, right.
But
and there's conventioneers usually coming and going, like
in certain lots, right? In the lots near the villages. At the main tower, that is challenging on regular times too. Sometimes you think, like, was someone involved in the thinking through of this parking lot? Like, I like to think Disney's a big company, right? They must have people who think of this stuff. But then you roll in and you're like, I wonder.
Okay, today it took me an hour to get Pam taken off my Disneyland reservation. I just want to make my final payment, but Pam decided, she's not going. I just want to take her off for an hour. So I was anyway. I'm not ranting and raving, but it shouldn't be that hard just because the hotel's not sold out.
There are some things where you're like,
Pam's like, why are you still on hold? I'm like, because it's not that hard.
I have a listener question. Why would Pam want to be taken off a Disneyland reservation?
That's what I'm saying. That's why she was on there. I'm like, you don't want to go to Disneyland? I'm like, you retired. That's why I put you on there 6 months ago, because you retired. She's like,
I'm really confused.
Well, Mallory, we just left her. I don't want to leave her home again. Like it's basketball season. I'm like, but
so she's not going to Marathon Weekend with you either then?
No, I'm flying solo.
Oh, wow.
I know. So I bought a new pair of shoes. Got some carbon fibers, carbon plated shoes. I'll be faster. Who knows? We'll see. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got a question here from Diane. Hey, BOGP, I'll be on the Disney Destiny next week for a 5-night cruise besides Pirate Night, which I'm assuming they have, although I haven't confirmed. Correcto, they do. Are there any other nights that I should plan to dress for? I should probably dress for every night. That'd be appreciated.
It's a rule.
Yeah, I don't think there's a naked night. Also, are there any running paths at Lighthouse Point? Need to keep up with my princess training. So, there's no other nights. Mine was a 4-night cruise, but there was no real
I would say if she said next week though, like if it's New Year's Eve, I don't know where this falls, but like I would totally dress up on New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
and you're gonna see a lot of people doing the same, because when I was on the Fantasy over Thanksgiving, even though not a formal, 5-nighter, there's no formal night, but everyone was dressing up on Thanksgiving day. So I would think if there's like a holiday around there, I would
Yes.
think a lot of
That's
people
a
would be
good point.
dressing up.
That's a
I
good
think
point.
too, the other thing is Cruella DeVille has a fashion show and a lot of
Oh.
people bring Cruella wear.
I wanted to ask you about that, Pam. Okay, so
Yeah.
you saw that thing too, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I was watching it, and like everybody like had stuff, like 'cause they put like everybody kind of in their little tribes kind of thing. Like there was like
Yes.
the puppies that had the polka dots. There was like everybody had the princess gear. There was like
Yes.
some people had on like sports gear, and like they put them all into groups, and like they came down the pathway. Did people know about this just because of social media or what? Like,
I don't know, because I was on one of the very first preview cruises and people had stuff for it. Now
I think people just came because they knew DeVille's was coming on, on
Yeah.
the ship. At least for yours, Pam. Like they knew DeVille's was coming on, and a lot of them are influencers, so they probably just had an outfit ready to go for visiting DeVille's in the first place. So that's my guess.
Yeah, maybe. There were so many people that had outfits. I was just like, dang, like who thought of this? I mean, this is not, so this is, here's true confession time. This is not anything you're ever going to see me do. I'm not ever going to do this.
dude,
and I
nobody-
love it
no,
that
no.
people do it.
Same.
It's just not something I'm going to do.
People were all in too. Like, I mean,
Yes,
you're
yes.
either going to be like watching or you're going to
Yes.
be in this thing. And the people were, because a
100%.
lot of them were like the kids, because they had a lot of like the kids and the princess, like, like the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique outfits. Like if you went to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, you were like in the princess collection. And like,
Yes.
she had them going down the runway. This is the princess collection. And they all did their thing. This is the puppy collection. And all the people in the polka dot stuff did their thing.
Right.
But then, like, she got all the, any guys, like, they rounded up any dudes that had any kind of sporting stuff on. Like, if you
Yes.
had a jersey or a hat or any, this is the sporting collection. Dude, I was like, I was way back. I'm like, dude, don't catch me because I probably
That
had
surprises me, Mike. I feel like
Heck-
if I was on
heck
that
no.
ship, you would have been doing it with me.
I would have done it with you. It's the same thing. I never wore my captain's hat because I didn't have my boy. But I would have probably. But I was like, dude, I'm not doing this by myself. No way, because my wife will kill me. Like, she does not like attention. She's like, she always says, I'm not the main character. Don't get me involved. She'll go to have fun, but she does not want to be a main character. So, but I enjoyed watching it. But I was wondering, like, because some of these people's costumes were so good, and they, it wasn't
Sure.
like a off the rack. And I was like, but it was like ours was only the fourth sailing, public sailing. I was like, so how do these people know? Like, I mean,
They
were-
just do.
Yeah,
And
I
I
think-
think for me, it's really just, I am such a utilitarian packer. Like I am, I'm all into the like capsule wardrobe and always have been. I pack like certain colors and like this whole thing. So it's just not something that I do, but I love it when other people do it. I don't have any, bad things to say about that, but I just don't. So I would not pay attention to this and I would not know that this was going to happen or.
And I see what Diane's saying because she said she sailed Royal Caribbean, and they do different things. Like there's like Caribbean night and things like that. You really just don't see that on Disney Cruise Line unless if it's a 7-nighter and then they throw like a formal night on there, really. But
But speaking of real quick, you know what I got for my Castaway Club? Because it was weird this time when you're platinum, you got the silver gift, you got a gold gift, and you got the platinum gift this time.
yeah, we just got that too.
Yeah, it was weird. And so just getting like a platinum gift. You know what the platinum gift was this time? It was packing cubes.
Yes.
It said Disney
I know.
Destiny on them. So guess what I'm going to use for Marathon Weekend? I'm going to try packing cubes for the first time now that I have a
As
set.
you should.
Yeah, I've
Yes,
never
that's
used it
awesome.
before, but I'm like, hey, while I'm in Rome, now that I have a set, I'll give it a
So
shot.
you know-
because you're gonna wear this race outfit every day, you can just throw that in a packing
Yes.
cube. And
Yeah.
It's true.
I'll give
And
it a
I
shot.
have graduated to the hanging packing cube system that literally zips into one, like a packing cube that's probably like thicker than a regular packing cube, but then you unzip it and then just hang it. And then you have 3 shelves that have things.
I know
on
this
it.
is
So-
like, the world's like most like cheap version of a packing cube, right? Because it's like 4, it's a set of 4, right? So, and I mean, say
Yeah.
Disney Destiny, they're cute. But I told my Pam, we were on, I was like, 1, Pam Forrester had an influence on the whole Disney Cruise Line fleet at this point because here they are, they're on everybody's bed. And 2, like, this will be the first one that I'll have to be like, ooh, okay, I kind of like this. So now I'm gonna have to go on Amazon and buy like a way better version because this will be like, yeah, I like
Yeah.
it, but this is like the cheapest version ever. It's not what the optimal version of this.
Yeah, but they're not that expensive. I'll send you a link if you like them.
See, I knew it. Like,
Yeah.
I'll use these once. Exactly. I'll use these one time. But it's pretty funny. Okay, so let's see. Patrick has a question. We got a family debate. It says, hey, BOGP friends, settle a friendly family debate. Is 2 or 3 park days better for a marathon weekend with a 1-year-old who is very much a toddler, staying Thursday through Tuesday? The winner settles a wife-husband discussion, LOL. Oh my God, they're going to marathon weekend with a 1-year-old. You guys are brave.
Yeah.
So 2 or 3 park days. I would say I'm going, okay, we're just going to all give a number. I'm going 3 because
Me
3
too.
takes the stress off. You
That's
don't,
what I was going to say.
you don't
It
put so
allows you
much
for
stress
more
in 2
relax.
days. I go 3.
Relaxed touring.
Yep.
That's where I am too. Anything that allows you at some point to cut and run because things have gone horribly bad and you don't feel the pressure of like, we only have 2 days, I think is a good idea.
The 1-year-old is just tick, 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 tick. I mean, so is a 17-year-old. Those, I got to be
Yes,
honest, it's the
true.
same thing. Yeah. It's eggshells. I don't know what you guys say, Ricky, Scott.
3.
3.
And I mean, my toddler does not sit still. So like Brian and I were actually just talking about the fact of, obviously we're recording a little early. So we were talking about on Christmas, day when we go to Hollywood Studios, we're like, oh, maybe we could ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, because she can ride that. And we were like, yeah, except for it's going to be long lines and she ain't going to wait in that line. So like, she will not stand still and she will not let us hold her. Matter of fact, she won't even ride in a stroller. So like, we got to carry her everywhere. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll figure this out. I should have bought a leash. I really should have. I should
No,
have been
stop.
one of those
No,
parents.
you do not do that. I
should have been one of those parents.
If
who
you
bought a
do,
leash.
that's up to you, but just don't, Ricky. You do whatever.
I
Just make her
didn't.
hold
I
your
don't
hand.
have one, but I'm just saying, she is a toddler who likes her independence. She likes to run. She does not stand in lines, and she wants to be held and does not ride in a stroller. So I'm in trouble with life in general. So like, that's why this trip is just kind of like, we're just gonna soak up atmosphere and do all that stuff. We may not do a lot of rides per se, but we're just gonna soak up the atmosphere, maybe do some shows. We'll see what we get there. But yeah, we're not a sit still kid very much. So
I get it. So Scott, what would you do? I mean, would you do the 2 and just kind of maximize it, or go 3 and kind of try to just take your time? Or
Well,
what
I was
were you saying?
100% in on 2 days when I saw the question pop up originally. Just more relaxing time, not necessarily relaxed park time, just relaxing time in general. But then I saw the dates were Tuesday to Thursday, and then I'm like, that's kind of a long time. Well, no,
Wait, is it
was
is it Thursday to Tuesday? Hang on,
It was
let me
Thursday.
go back and
Tuesday
look.
to Thursday, and that's not a long time. Yeah, Thursday to Tuesday seemed a little
Yes.
bit longer, so I liked the 3 days when I saw that. So
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of variables with marathon weekend, and a 1-year-old thrown into that is
yes,
that's the biggest
and
variable of all.
I think that was Patrick's answer based on the way he.
Yeah, I think so
celebrated in the
too.
chat. I
Oh,
think the
so
husband
so
was
he
the
wins.
favorite.
Okay, good. Okay,
I think
there
he
you go.
did, yeah.
So yes, okay. So hang on, I got something for you because I was just messing around with the board.
I guess more days is always better.
There you go.
don't get us too
All right.
listed.
Yes. Oh yeah, probably just did. Yep. Probably we just got kicked off of YouTube. Sorry. About that.
Nah, you're short enough time period.
If
without
we talk over it, you're pretty good. I think
Yeah,
you
you
just
are.
did. All right. So Kim's got a question. This is our Christmas version of because we're it's Boxing Day and all. Kim says, can't wait for marathon weekend. Hopefully a little warmer this year. Easy. We don't want it too warm, Kim. Got to have right in the middle. I was just talking about this. I was telling Pam, don't want it too warm. Kind of warm, not too warm. Not necessarily Disney related, but what's y'all's favorite Christmas movies and or songs? Okay. Favorite Christmas movie, favorite Christmas song. Ricky, real quick.
So National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is my favorite Christmas movie. Can't whenever it's on, just about I have to watch it. But lately, Lucy has really been into Elf. She actually asked. For
She's
Santa
into
Claus.
Elf at her age?
Yeah.
What kind of
She
kid are
actually-
you raising?
Well, we watched it a couple nights ago, and she's actually into. And she asked for Santa Claus, and I assumed that was what she wanted to watch was Elf. But she
That's
also
a
really
strong assumption right there. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. But she also really likes Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We watched that with her
Huh.
too, and she really liked that, which was good. So we started the Christmas movies with her this year. And then And I did tell her that I sat on Santa's lap from Elf, so that's always a thing that it really did happen. And then but my favorite Christmas song is, of course, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from NSYNC.
Oh
I mean,
my gosh.
hello. Is there another choice
that-
here? I mean, no, there's not.
That's
So.
too poppy.
No, it's not.
It's
It's
too
hardly
pop-
played. If you want too popular, you got Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. You got Wham's Last Christmas. You don't ever have
Easy.
that song. Yeah,
Easy.
just saying. It should be
Pa-
played more.
Stop.
Let's go.
Pam Forrester, what do you got? Favorite movie, favorite song?
I love Muppet Christmas Carol. But it's one of about 100 that I love, including, if you haven't seen it, Christmas in Connecticut. Watch it. It's old. It is just quirky and funny and just sort of a fun thing. Christmas songs, again, I have 100 million, even more songs and movies, but I have to. The whole Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack
That's a good one.
is superb, right? I mean, it's like not even Christmas without that. It's so good. And we just watched actually a Charlie Brown Christmas last night, and I said, can you imagine that if we didn't have this movie, because that's all like original music created for that,
It is.
we wouldn't have that whole soundtrack,
Yes.
and it's spectacular.
You are right. Yeah.
I listened to a podcast while I was running last weekend. It was, I think it was 57 minutes long, the podcast about Charlie Brown Christmas. And I think the whole show is like 30 minutes at max, the whole
Yes,
movie.
yeah.
But it's great.
But I could
'cause-
write a love letter that was that long too.
I'm sure
Charlie
you could.
Brown
Oh.
Christmas.
So good. It's so good. All right,
Yeah.
Scotty G, what do you got? Movie song.
Kind of with Pam. I mean, there's just way too many amazing ones to choose from. But my quick answers will be Home Alone. Just absolutely love Home Alone. I quote it all year long. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is, what season it is. And then I'm a big fan of This Christmas by Donny Hathaway. I just love that song. Nice
It's a
little,
good song.
little souls, little
So good.
upbeat, little poppy, like little jazzy, just a classic
Yes.
for me.
Chris Brown does a great version of that, which is
Ooh.
actually from a movie
He
of the
does.
same name. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mine's Pam's got my movie is Charlie Brown Christmas. Just love it. Have loved it since I was a kid. Have to watch it every year. I kind of wish it wasn't on Apple, and it's kind of a crime that Apple took it over and it's not like on network TV every year like a thing or PBS. But it is what it is, and they make it free every year for a weekend. It was a couple weekends ago. But my song, I think it's the perfect Christmas song. It's
I know what you're gonna say is. I know your
it's
answer.
the Christmas song by Nat King
Yep.
Cole.
Mm,
Chestnuts
it's
roasting
so
over an open
good.
fire. It's just
That was gonna be my
oh,
answer. I knew you were gonna say that, Mike, because you say it
so
every
good.
year.
Like as soon as you hear that,
Yes.
like
the
it-
beginning
it-
part.
yeah. Oh my gosh, it's just nostalgia too because my grandpa always used to play it. I mean, it's just oh man, Nat King Cole's just so good. I mean, tiny tots. Oh, I love that question, Kim. Thank you. It's so good.
And it reminds me too of what is it? Prep and Landing, because they use that in the movie. So it does remind me of that for some
Ironically enough, I think of "Catch Me If You Can" when I hear that song.
Oh, I
Leonardo-
love that movie. That movie, if it's on, I have to watch the rest
When
of
he
it.
goes to like his old childhood
Yes.
house, that song
Yes.
is like playing in the background, and like
Yes.
it get every time I hear that song, that's actually where I go. It's not even a Christmas movie, but it's where I go to.
It kind of is a Christmas movie though.
But yeah, well, the joke is they always meet on Christmas.
That's right. I'm gonna catch you. He just never gives. It's such a good movie. That movie and another underrated movie like that I have to watch if it's on is The Terminal. I love The Terminal, where he's stuck
the
in
Tom
a
Hanks.
an airport. It's such a good
Oh
movie.
yeah.
He's from that country and he has to take his dad's can. He wanted to see that jazz singer in America. That was the
It's a
whole
good movie.
it was the whole kicker of the movie.
Look
Oh,
at
it's
Mike
such a
talking
good-
about movies.
I
I
know.
was gonna
Yeah,
say
I
the
know.
same
Look at
thing,
that.
actually.
Weird movies
Yes.
too. Those are good movies. I like Tom Hanks. He's a good actor. By the way,
Kim, who asked the question,
Yep.
though, Jingle All the Way. I love that. You're my all-time favorite person. Like that movie cracks me up. I love it.
and then Jason from up in your parts, Christmas in Hollis. That's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
one.
Christmas House is solid.
I like that. All right, you know what? We should probably take one from the inbox so we can say it's an official show. Cindy's got one. Hey, BOGB team. As a massive Type A planner, I am missing the element to the last day of my February 2026 trip, and it's annoying. I would love your help to close the loop. I'm going over President's Weekend. Oh, God bless you. It's going to be fun. And it's going to be like Ricky's trip here. It's going to be busy.
Yeah.
I'm in desperate need for your recommendation regarding a quick service restaurant not in the parks. Looking at a lunchtime slot. So busy weekend, lunchtime, quick service, not in the parks.
Gasparilla Island. I like that.
That's a good one.
Grand Floridian.
I was
That's a
thinking
good
Captain
call.
Cook's at the Poly. I was also thinking Primo Piatto.
I was thinking
think
Primo
that's a good
Piatto
choice.
if you're at the studios or like somewhere on
Yeah,
like
I was kind of
Skyliner.
going.
Yep.
Yeah, that route.
That was a good one.
But y'all are forgetting the best one, and
Oh,
it's
no.
Polite Pig over at Disney Springs.
Ah, yes. of
It's
course.
so good. We ate there recently, and I was like, it had been a while, and I was like, oh dang, why have we not eaten here lately? Like, it was so good. It is so good.
It's
just,
honestly better than like half the table service restaurants. I
it
feel like.
truly
Yeah.
is. Yes. Well,
Um,
that's what being a Michelin star chef will do for you.
I want to eat where Diane's going, which is Primo Potato.
I know. She comes in
I
hot
always-
with the new restaurant over in the All Star
I like
Sports.
that one.
That's in the
Primo
All-Star
Potato.
Sports
It has
Resort area.
potential. You
I
can
think
put a
it
lot on a
does. I'm here
potato.
for it.
And with Polite Pig, I always like this. I always say they have the most prime real estate, like right off
They
the
do.
garage.
They
there.
do.
Like, and
They
the
do.
smells
And the
just like
smells
draw
drag
you
you
in.
in.
Like
Yeah.
it's impossible to park there and not
No.
go. I'm just saying.
No.
Right. Agreed. Yes. You come down and they have it's good from start to finish.
Yeah.
Like they have apps if you're in that kind of mood. They have lots of good main dishes. They have good side dishes. They have good drinks. I mean, yeah.
They got the bourbon bar like right there
Yes,
too.
they
and
do.
that-
They have
so
lots
good.
of good on tap drinks.
You know, after the first month they were open, Disney Springs like upped their rent and said, you know what, with that smoke and that smell, dude, you were upping your rent because you're totally
Right.
scamming us. You got
You're-
that slot.
You're losing all the other businesses' money.
Yes, truth. They're
Exactly.
like, how's Deluxe Burger supposed to
Yeah,
compete with us?
exactly, dude. It's like this is unfair.
Blaze
the
Pizza,
other-
get out of here.
Yeah.
Right. They
All
were
the-
like Deluxe Pizza and Deluxe Burger and the pizza place. They were golden until Polite
They
Pig
were.
did, and then they were like, "Oh dang,
no.
what happened?"
They're like, this ain't fair. Forget it. That's not even right. Oh, and then Wade comes in with his favorite Christmas movie, Die Hard. So there you go. You can have your debates now amongst yourselves. All right, let's do one last question real quick. Actually, this is a question, but it's also a commentary from one of our listeners. I love this. So listen to this. Hey, Mike, you answered all my questions recently. Thank you very much. I mentioned that my dad worked at the Disneyland dog kennels, and I thought I would share a bit more about that. It was Walt's idea for the dog kennels. He was worried about pets being left in cars. In the late 50s and early 60s, it was 25 cents to leave your animal there all day, and they provided the food. While my dad worked there, twice someone brought in a pet monkey, and it wasn't the same monkey. Another time, there was a group of school kids watching from the windows, and someone had brought a can of tuna for their pet. As dad was taking the tuna to this dog, he took a bite, and I'm sure all those kids thought he was eating dog food. See, I love her dad.
That's
That is-
hilarious,
dude,
actually.
your dad is awesome. He should get a window on Main Street, to be honest. Like for that move, that is because
I
those
put like a
kids are-
paw print next to it. Or something, or-
exactly. Dude, that is the best. And I love that there's two monkeys, but not the same monkey. We know that. That's awesome. For my question, it looks like the Lime Garage will be closed at Disney Springs while I'm there. What's the next best parking option? Thanks again, Renee from New Mexico.
That's gonna hurt Polite Pig right there. The
Yeah,
Lime
dude,
Garage.
we're speaking of the devil, exactly. What's going on? So I always just take a boat or something or a bus. So what are we talking? Anybody drive?
I would say
Ricky,
the
you
orange.
drive.
I mean, the orange probably.
Yeah, and there's that one across the street too, that has the walkway over. But I try to avoid that one at all costs. The other, we either park in, if Lime's not available, we're doing orange or we're doing the surface level parking
Surface.
down there by Cirque. There's just something about having to walk across the street to get to your parking that I'm opposed.
What is it like the
to.
cantaloupe
Agreed.
lot? I think I'm making that up.
The cantaloupe.
I don't even know the name of it.
It's like Plamella.
Yeah, if you get to the pear lot, you're somebody's scamming you.
Right.
The apricot.
Yes. The lesser fruits.
Yeah.
Don't park there.
Zucchini.
Don't park at the
That one may be a scam.
Exactly. It's like those T-shirts that are like 3 for $20.
Yes.
They just say Florida.
Grapefruit, that's what it is.
Oh, grapefruit, another citrus.
But if you're coming, depends on what direction you're coming. Orange is hard to get sometimes. So like,
It can be very hard to
so
get.
I actually take the long way and I go down by Saratoga, then turn around and just do the loop. Yeah.
Yes, I do too. Frankly, both garages for having been fairly recent additions are challenging to get to.
Yes.
I'm like, wasn't this the whole point to make things?
Didn't you want to make things easier to get parking? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
No, I guess
It's
not.
not easy.
No, I don't know why either.
Okay, it's time to jump out of here. We got one last question. Rebecca got it in, so here we go. And it's grapefruit. Everybody's letting us know. Jason, Beth.
No, I like cantaloupe.
Two
and
Jasons.
it's a bad garage and a
Cantaloupe,
bad tasting
exactly.
fruit, according to Jason. So
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Okay. Rebecca says, I'm going to Disney in June, staying at Coronado Tower. I'm only there for 5 days, including my arrival and departure days. Coronado worth a full resort day, or is my time better spent in the parks? So we're not going to debate this. A full resort day at Coronado. So this is a yes or no. I would say no. I'd say split it with some park time. I mean, I do half a day as a resort day there.
I just shared a video where we did a full resort day at Coronado.
Okay.
So I would say absolutely.
I'd say though, on like your arrival, okay, you could do that. Yeah, I guess if you like did the like real fancy dining, the pool, yeah, you could do. Yeah, okay.
You go to
split
Toledo
my
for
day.
dinner. Maybe
Yeah.
you throw in a little Sangria University.
Yeah, if you had that,
you hang out at the pool. Like there's I could totally spend all day. Barcelona Lounge, etc. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, so go check your
That's
video
just
out
me,
if you're
though.
looking, or check your video out if you're looking to make a full day out of it. But you could easily like, do it for like a half a day, then go like, I think a resort day is best. Like, well, she's going in June, so it won't be a hard ticket event likely. But that's when I like resort days. Like if you got a day where you're going to like Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party or the Halloween party or like Epcot After Hours or something, that's a great resort day kind of situation. And you can do that any day. Just go to the park later that day.
I just like a resort day because then like even if you don't maximize your time you could like go to another resort or something
True.
for dinner too. Like I just like having a non-park day sometimes in a trip, but maybe that's me because I'm not 100% a parks guy.
So what? I mean, like Disney Springs. Somebody saying Rob down in Georgia.
Yeah.
Ricky, what do you guys say, Pam?
I was gonna say half day. Like I would do a half day. Like maybe the day that you get there, spend the rest of the day at Coronado. That was kind of what I was thinking. Because I personally would like to be in the parks. But that's just me. I'm a parks girl. Even though I love, Brian and I have definitely learned to appreciate the resorts as time has gone on. We've learned to appreciate Disney Springs for what it is too. So like we've definitely experienced not going into the parks, but I'm just such a park girl at heart that I would want to spend, the full days in the park. So I would say half day on your arrival day is what I would end up doing.
And it's a shorter trip. She's got 5 days, including her.
That's
arrival
what,
and
yeah, that's what I'm
departure.
saying, including arrival and departure. So I would do the half day at the resort on the arrival day.
Pam, you agree or what we got?
I can make any resort a park, like
True.
a full resort
Yeah.
day. Like that's not a challenge for me. So I am probably not the best person to ask because I would be like, yes, I can make a park day. In fact, I might like it so much that the next day I may make it I might like the resort day so much I might make another one the next day. So, but yeah, I realize that I go, often, so I don't, not a lot there, but yeah, I think that Coronado's actually has a lot of things to do.
Yes.
The activities there, which they are putting up online, make sure that you check that out, not on your app, because that would make too much sense and be very convenient.
Yeah, why
They
would you
have
do that?
chosen to put them on the actual browser site. But if you go to there and go to your resort for that month, they will have the activities calendar, which is nice. Maybe
There
we
you
can
go.
have the app someday.
I just,
knows?
play it by ear. But the good news, Coronado has enough to do for a full day. And
They do.
just see how you feel. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today's Listener Question Show. We love those questions. So send those to Mike at beourguestpodcast.com. We'll get those on next week as we get that week between Christmas and New Year's as we get ready for 2026 here on the podcast. Crazy. You have any questions about Marathon Weekend, get them in because it's almost time to run. Can't believe that is coming up so soon. And Disneyland half marathon. I'd make my final payment for that. So it means that's like 30 days away. Holy cow. All right. Don't forget the show brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel. We'd love to help you plan that last trip here in 2025 or your 2026 adventure. No additional cost to you. That's the best part, especially this time of the year. It seems like we're paying for everything. Got to take care of everything. Do you guys have those personal property bills at the end of the year in your state too? No, you guys don't have those in Georgia?
For like our
personal property tax?
Or?
You got to pay personal property tax like on your cars and all that stuff?
No.
Oh, no. That must
No, because we do registration.
We do that too.
We do that on our birthdays.
Oh, you do it on your birthdays?
Like every state does things
Oh,
differently.
yeah. We have to like by midnight on New Year's Eve, you have to pay like this personal property tax every year in Missouri. And it's like, ugh.
Yes.
Dude, it's the worst.
I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, it's the worst. Like, and I always remember it like, it was like, I see Ryan Seacrest or whoever's on, I'm like, oh, do we pay the thing? Get the laptop out. Oh my God. Because you get a penalty.
So is that what they're counting down to? Is the Missouri? Like,
that's what we count down to. Gives everybody in our state a heart attack. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, did we pay the bill?
At least you have another hour to go when you watch Ryan Seacrest in New York City.
That's true. That's true. Being in the Central Time Zone, at least we got another hour to freak out and find like, okay, we got to find the website again. I didn't bookmark it last year.
It's your
hour pay it online. Exactly. It's not great. But where was I? I was in the ad read. The good news is this is free. All the bills are piling up at the end of the year. Boom. You can plan your trip for free and get to your favorite places. Disney Cruise Line, Disneyland, Walt Disney World. Let's do it because you deserve a vacation. Santa said so. He's going on his vacation right now. He had the big run. He's going to a Disney park. I promise you that. You need to too. So check out all the details today over at themagicforless.com. There's also use our Amazon affiliate link. It's beourguestpodcast.com/Amazon. That really helps us out. And you become a patron as well. It's just $5 a month. And for that support, you get a bonus show every week called Mike in the Midwest. It keeps us on the air and it really does make a difference. Thanks to everybody who supports us over there. Patreon.com/beourguestpodcast. You can follow us all on the social media. I'm at beourguestmike. That's on Instagram, x.com, and Threads. You can follow Scott, Epscott, EPSCOT. Same place as Ricky's at Ricky Nibs, RIKKINIBS. Pam's at TMFLT Pam. Same places. Where you need to join us is in the Clubhouse. That is our Discord server. It's free for everybody. Come over to beourguestpodcast.com/clubhouse. Hang out with us this week. And finally, we have a live call-in show Sunday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. Give us a call. Let's talk Disney and have a great time finishing out 2025. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you on Sunday night for the call-in show. So until then, have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you real soon.
You've been listening to the Be Our Guest Walt Disney World Trip Planning Podcast. If you have questions, comments, or would like to be a guest on the show, please visit our website at beourguestpodcast.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you real soon.